upstairs watching. Let me know if this sounds like shit. Giving it up. Not doing it. Not fucking doing it. I tried. Fucking tried. I just wanted to sit down here and fucking labor on this thing because it's been a while in the making, and it sounds all right. Except I went upstairs and I checked it, and it sounded like absolute dog shit. But what this is, right, is a while ago I wanted to create like something similar to Blood, Fire, Death, right? And it was just gonna be like a whole story, but kind of in that Viking-ish metal type of thing. And I did this whole kind of, it was loose, but it was like this cool storyline, all told by this king that was dying. So he's recounting his life, right? And it's got some, like what do you call that guy that kind of sits and listens to his horse shit? A scribe, I guess. And he's penning all these stories down, right? Because, they're so epic. So each song was supposed to be one of the stories. And it starts off with his death. I thought that's kind of cool. Very cinematic. And I don't know, it's cool. It's really cool. Like, I like the method of it. I had some new toys that I could bring into it. So I've got these, kind of medieval-ish type things that are going on. And I can't fucking do it. And I can sit here and look at the things, but I can't do much with it, which kind of sucks. But YouTube doesn't want me to fucking show you people either. So I thought 2 birds, 1 stone, right? Get in here and kind of work. And it's like Saturday night, and if you guys want to sit and put the speakers on the ground, I think it still sounds like shit. And I don't know if I got enough cord. What if? Oh, yeah, it's like, these are active fucking speakers. Like, you can't be doing that shit because I don't know if I can. Yeah, but like, see that cord? That cord's only like, if you'll pull it out the back if I haven't got enough cord, and I don't know how much is there. So what's going to happen if you get halfway down and there's no turning back? Okay. So you could do it with this one easier.
It's interfering with the mic. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to help myself.
I got it.
Help
You
me.
can just talk to everyone. I'll do it.
Help me, help you. Hey, Shred. What's going on? Should have told me. I would have sent you $200. Is that what you said, Bulldog? You can still send it. I'm happy to take it. Oof. Oof. What are you gonna do with this one, though? Because this has a power cord on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't know. I reckon I should just turn it away. Because oh shit. Oh god. Being fucking manhandled. Being manhandled.
Shush.
Do you want something for that to sit on?
Just talk to everyone. I got
talking,
this.
but I'm also like in fear for the safety of the equipment. Wait.
See.
Does that sit anywhere?
It will in a second. I got it. Just talk.
I'm talking. Talk. Wait a minute. I'm gonna hit play, everyone. This is gonna. Hey, Shred, give me a let me know if this works. All right. I was gonna say, don't put a heat on. It's already. All right. Here we go. How much speaker wide do you need? Well, so far it's dangling the speakers, so it's going to have like a stereo type of spread.
Okay.
Here we go. Someone say something in the chat if it sounds like horse shit. It's on. I'm going to go upstairs and have a look.
How's it sound?
We don't know. You could go just have a look upstairs. Tell me. It's going to be way quicker. Oh, it's muffled, not good. I'm not doing it. It's way too much effort, way too much fucking effort, and I'm just not going to do it. So let's talk something else. And I got to fucking piece these speakers back together. You ever like So one day I had this fucking a drip, like a chippy, leaky tap. All right, and I refused to call a fucking plumber. Just wasn't going to do it. And thinking I can fix this myself. I'm a man. I know the basic principles of this thing, right? You get new washers, you fucking ground out the thing, and then you fucking put it all back together, turn the tap on, turn it off. It should fucking not leak, right? Well, I spent, I don't know, maybe $10, $15 on the tool, on the fucking washers and shit. And then put it on, turn the tap, the fucking tap still leaked. So I had to go get something else. Then I had to find out I had to get that tool where you fucking bottom out the whatever, because it might have had some shit build up. So that was another $20 to get that. By the time I fucking finished it, the tap still fucking leaked. And then I had to end up calling the plumber anyway. So I actually overspent trying to fix this leaky tap. So, you can try to do shit yourself, which is cheaper, but if you fuck it up, then way more expensive. So now I'm frustrated. So yeah, don't just call a fucking plumber. So anyway, so this thing is really cool, and I big fan of Bathory, and that's not like Bloodfire Death isn't my favorite fucking album. It's just that it's got the coolest. I don't know, that cover just affected me when I first saw it. I really liked it, and it was different because he can't sing for shit, and but I just enjoyed the music, and then it became a novelty and a bit of an attraction for me to just kind of fucking hear it. So I wanted to recreate it if I could recreate it. It's got like my own storyline and shit. So it's working out better than this live stream audio, let me tell you. And now it's funny because like I got this other thing and I've completed it, man. This fucking music that I had been like this thing that I wrote about 18 months ago, and then I started to just chip away at it, cut things out, add some stuff, take away, and I completed it, right? And now then I started working on this. I just didn't like keep listening to it. And now this, this sounds way better. So it's like, do you just abandon the other one because this is just way better, or do you fucking put it out because, like, well, you guys haven't heard it and you might like it, might hate it, I don't know. But this one's really cool because it's got that. Everyone kind of knows Blood, Fire, Death. If you don't, you can go buy it and you can listen to it and hopefully be impressed, But so that was the plan, and I thought it's not going to be great audio, but I thought you might be able to uh, hear snippets of it because I got like choirs and shit in it, all types of cool stuff. It's got a flute solo and an instrument called a erhu. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it looks like a pipe with strings on it, or it could be a woodwind instrument. I don't fucking know. It's a bummer. I don't feel like dealing with the shit. What shit? Other insurance pretty good, but it's still like it goes so quick. Hang on a second. Let's go back, see what Aaron's talking about. What was the question? Pretty good. It's going to be fun playing. Oh shit. So yeah, that was the plan. That didn't work, but we fucking carry on. Has anyone heard this? Fucking Russian black metal. I think it translates to blackness or black. This is really fucking good. If you haven't heard, this is it was at New Era Productions. So fucking good. This was kind of like the sound that I was going for, right? So I really wanted to try to emulate the way that this sounds. It's got a very kind of flat production and a lot of hiss. So I was trying to get that. Aaron, did you have a car accident? Is that what happened? I can't. Hold that tape up again. All right. Did you have a car accident, Aaron? There it is. New Era. Yeah, but really good. It's just got a lot of cool melody in it. For a harsh or a raw black metal, it's got some really cool elements to it. But yeah, it's that was the sound, and then the Blood, Fire, Death was the the feel that I was going for. Yeah, so I've got these two things, and then just to fuck with myself, I completed the Archaic Brutality 2, and I kind of just been holding that. And that's another thing altogether, which is, more of a, I don't know, it's got a dusty feel to it, if that makes sense. It's supposed to be like the first one was supposed to have like a sand blowing type of feel. So this one's like more of a dusty type of feel. So I like to say there's no sharp edges on it. It's just a lot of, sounds like old. And and it sounds old through the headphones, right? That's the thing. Like I'll try it on the car stereo, or I'll try it on the fucking these speakers, and I don't seem to get the same feeling as when I do when I put it through the headphones, which is kind of annoying. And I think I'm too proud to like ask someone like, just how do you get that guitar effect? I guess it's just a shitload of reverb. But I got that, so I'm back in that mind frame of just release a bunch of stuff real quick. But it is probably not the time to do it. I don't think I've got the money, nor have I got the. I don't know. I don't think I've got my anxiety level on the last one's fucking the one that I'm trying to do on vinyl. That one is through the roof because I don't know how many times I've refixed it and refixed it. When someone says just leave it alone, it's done. I should just leave it alone. But what else have I been listening to? Oh, so last week we went to Aaron, if you're in the thing, not that it'll make you feel better, but Final Axe with that banger. But this ain't the one you got. This is the newer one. This one has you know what sold me on this, man? Robert Sweet. Robert Sweet's the drummer on it, and it's like I'm a Striper fan. I don't care how you know what names you're gonna call me, but Striper fan. So I thought Robert Sweet was like a fucking metal drummer stuck in like uh, some type of pansy Christian metal band. And what is it? Heard his performance. It is, man. It's like it's just over the top. So the story goes that they just wanted him to just go crazy drumming, and that's pretty much what he did. There was just no boundary for him. So he just kind of did some drum wankery. But yeah, and you know what? I buy this just because like I like old school Striper, and I believe how old is it? I thought this was it's about so kind of the mid 2000s. I think it's saying. I could be fucking wrong. Could be 2023. I don't know. I don't check these things. I kind of look at the members and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then like Aaron will say something on one of his videos, like something about this band, but it's not this album. And so you spend your time looking for that, only to find out that they've re-recorded parts of it, so it's not going to be the same anyway, and you're not going to hear it unless you go to YouTube. So Final Axe, it's pretty cool. And I did get my Apostles. If you haven't done the Apostles, you have to break them out of the fucking plastic. But I got the 2 Apostles, and this band's really fucking good. If you have it, that's another metal theologian influenced by. But anyway, last week we went to the Vamper, and on the way back, we're gonna stop at Princeton, right? Because there's a really cool record store there. Anywho, we were driving through New Hope, and there was like an LGBT parade or some type of event, which we didn't know. We just fucking rocked up, and it's like you see this big pride flag, right? And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then a lot of really heavy set women in uh, like really short shit they shouldn't be wearing. Like I wouldn't wear it, um, and so I thought, oh, we're in trouble. We turned the corner, and this fucking street is the narrowest street you've ever seen, but filled with like more people than I've ever seen, fucking cramped into a small thing. And there was like a festival, like a big, like bands I think were playing or DJs were playing. So we're like, we got no chance in getting something to eat here. So we just got the fuck out of there and then drove to Princeton. But we figured, we'll grab some food and we'll go to the record exchange there, right? Because that's one of my favorites. So I picked up shit, and this is just because it was cheap, right? So like, I'll give shit a chance if I can get it for like $1 or $2. So I got at the gates, all right. That was like $1.99. All right, so I figured that's really. I haven't really listened to this album. Everyone's heard the Slaughter of the Soul, but I didn't really give them much time after after that. That was really the only one that I did give it some time for. Like a Necrophobic. Then this one I splurged a bit and went to $7. What's that? Need some more yellow? Oh yeah, did I ever show you my fucking Bible? I'm pretty sure I did, but I got a Bible that where was it? I was slapped in the face with it. Oh, um, I don't know. I fucking lost it. Anyway, I got a Bible that I was slapped in the face with Michael Sweet. Yeah, so I spent $7 on that because why not? Like, I was just in a buying mood. I usually find when I go to that place, right, it's like the first one is always the hardest to buy because you see a lot of stuff and then my brain goes into like a meltdown and I don't know what to get. I get like overwhelmed with all the fucking choices. And it's not until you pick up your first one. So what I'll do is I'll normally just pick up something that's interesting, that's got like I've heard of it and it's cheap. I have no intention on buying it, but it kind of breaks the seal. You know, I don't know if you've heard that term, but it kind of like just opens up you being more comfortable to pick up other shit. And a band that I never gave any time of day to because I was like not interested, but I picked this up because it was super cheap. What was it? It was $1.99. Was Decapitated, and never really listened to them at all. And I did give it a spin, and it's all right. Like it's not bad. You know, it's not gonna win any fucking awards, but I enjoyed it. I thought the production was super cool. Now this was the one that, like a newer one. Was that Fraser? Of course, you've got the CD. You probably got this one too. But the Galswood, the new single off this is kind of cool. I haven't even popped this open yet, but I don't mind it. Fucking, I think Gal's a good singer. You know, I think he's got a great voice. Super damaged individual, but you know, I fucking like a little bit of Gal. Everyone should have a bit of Gal. There it is, Galswood, not Norwegian or Scandinavian. But I do like Gal. Oh, this is a Miss A pick. I've never heard him, but I kind of know the one song. Now, it just, to me, look, if you're going to say that, it's like Uringa. That's not the way you say it. So I'm not even going to try for that one. That'll get me into trouble. Uringa. Anyway, they got this. I think they're a husband and wife team. And she does the film clip like pregnant. Is that the same one, Sabrina? That one? This was another blind buy just because it looked like a what's that fucking Down with the Most High, right? It's not from them, but I really like that label. And it just looked like something that they would put out potentially. But One Master, I picked that up, never heard that before, kind of looked at it and went, well, that's got to be black metal adjacent, all right? So blind buys. If you're not doing blind buys, I don't know if you're living, because fucking they're always fun. And everyone and their fucking dog has said that this album is the, you know, if you're going to buy a Doom album or a funeral Doom album, this is the one you buy. And I've never really been much of a fucking funeral Doom, but Evoken, I did pick it up. You know, and at this point, like I'm spending like $17, so I'm well and truly lubricated at this point, you know. Yeah, they are. They're the spice of life. I think you got to be able to pick shit up, but I'm doing it a little different. Like I know these bands now, so it's not like I don't know what I'm getting into, but I just don't know the album, right? And the next one's good. Like I've kind of heard this, right? And then we listened to it. You know, we streamed it on the way back from Princeton, and it's, you know, low and slow. It's really fucking good. Now, but this is the epitome of a blind buy of something that you know, all right? Because I used to find, actually, you know what, this Evoken, I don't know, Profound Law. My problem with Profound Law is that all of their bands kind of have that same production. It's that cavernous, whatever the fuck. They kind of all have that same thing. Was it Achilles? Is it Achilles? Achilles. I think they kind of started it. If they didn't, that's the first one I've heard. And it's all that big fucking cavernous sound, and it's like everyone's doing it. This one isn't that, but Profound Law normally have bands that just sound like that. I don't know why. But Cataclysm. So I've never, ever heard this band. Never heard them. And I was like, well, this was pretty cheap, $2. I'm going to pick it up, and it's probably the worst one, or it's the one past when they were doing. But I check, you kind of got to look at the dates, right? So it's 2004. Like I didn't get much hope when I saw that, but I'm like, for $2, like I'm just going to give it a shot, you know. And I'm sure Marty's going to pop up with a thing that's like, yeah, it's not that great. So, but I'm starting at the not so great. I'm starting at what I can find. So I figure that's how Lee buys albums. And you know, and I've only really broken one open. It's been a week and I've managed to pop one open. So, yay me. Well, that sucks, man. I really wanted to fuck with this whilst I probably would have had way more fucking things to complain about if, you know. But what's everyone doing for their Memorial Day weekend? Even I have Cataclysm. Yeah, I think everyone kind of does. I think everyone's at least got one Cataclysm in their CD collection if you've been buying metal for any amount of time, and it just kind of sits there by itself. But I don't know the band. I got no idea what they sound like. I just know the name, right? And I kind of have that feeling that they're like, is it Anathema or that fucking band that did the weather station thing? And it kind of it kind of did that bait and switch where it started out really cool, like deathy metal, and then they somewhere along the line they turned into like a prog type of thing. So I'm kind of thinking that one's probably the same. I probably got the change, but I don't know. We'll check it out and we'll see. It'd be great if I could just throw it on the thing now and listen to it, or whack it on YouTube and see it. But I can't do that because it sounds like absolute horseshit here. You know, so I can't do it. But you know what we can do? What we can do is this, all right? So I can pop this up. I don't give a fuck if you guys can hear it, but I can say, yeah, it's the shitty one. All right, so let's see. It's also fucking super hot down in the basement. Why? Not even hot outside. All right, Cataclysm. Let's take bets. Who says it's going to be good? Serenity in fire. All right. Let's see if Lee thinks they're good. Let's do it. I was going to play like one song, but I'm not even going to play the whole fucking thing. Let's see. Come on, sing. God damn it. Yeah, it's deathy. Like I know you guys can't hear it. Oh, it sounds like horseshit. But it's deathy. You know, it'll be fun. It's got some chuggy riffs. There's a problem in like early 2000s, like all these bands like that were kind of probably all right. They had some like groundbreaking shit, all turned into this like Pantera groove type of stuff. Now I'm not talking about this band because I didn't know them, but did anyone else fucking get that? Pantera comes out and then suddenly everyone's like fucking grooving. And I never went back to death metal after that. I never forgave it. It cheated on me. But that's Cataclysm. It's all right. Like I'll give it a better spin. Like I'll chuck it on the speakers, like shitty speakers, and you know, I'll kind of give it a good fucking listen. But this one master, what do you think? Gonna be good? One master full album. See if it pops up. Yeah, look at that. What does it sound like? It's all right. I mean, it's no Judas Iscariot, but huh, all the tracks are all like named the same thing, kind of. Let's say, yeah, mate, that was for settings. Yeah, you can't fuck with it, mate. This is like YouTube have just they don't want anyone to have any fun. So we're not having fun tonight. I'm punishing you as much as I've been punished. Yeah, but it's on black metal promotion. I mean, it's going to be a listen. Will it be like game changing? Probably not. but it'll be like a cool background while I'm doing something else, or it could be really fucking good. Like my favorite black metal album is Nagelfar's Pariah. Like I think that's a fucking phenomenal album, and everyone else thinks it's complete dog shit, which is it's just fucking good. I don't mind when people hate the shit that I like. It's kind of makes it interesting, you know. I like the fact that I'm going to be the only fucking person that says Nagelfar's Pariah is like their favorite album. So I think you got to fucking drive a fair way to find that next one, right? That's going to be that's my challenge, to find another person who likes fucking Nagelfar Pariah. And it's a great album. The singer looks fucking nasty as shit. Like that. Wasn't he just the bass player at one point? And the singer left, and he's got this fucking bald head. He's just his face is in this permanent, like, just scowl. Is it scowl? He looks like he's frowning a lot. Who am I going to check out? Moose Gut. Moose Gut. Do they sound like Cataclysm, Aaron? Wait a minute, who said that? Was that Shred? Nope. Justin. Justin, do they sound like Cataclysm? Are they chuggy? Just text it. Shred, what are you texting? Yeah, I'll figure it out. Like, I'll figure this fucking thing out, and I'll put some time and effort, right? Which is normally what I don't do. But I'm also working with like some shitty equipment, dude. If you could see this computer, like this is a 2010 Apple, and it does awesome. Like it records shit cool, I think, and I can do stuff with it, but it's not what I would call, you know, it crashes a lot. But for the age of it, and it cost me $100, you know, I'm pretty sure Varg recorded on shit that was probably more expensive than what I'm recording. I mean, I'm not quite singing through the fucking headphones, but it's cheap as shit, you know. And the guitar that I'm using, so I bought this from Goodwill, right? And that's a lucky dip, because you seriously don't know if that's going to work or not. And then my guitar, first guitar I ever owned, as far as when I was here, is my Les Paul. Ooh. I mean, isn't it? I guess you can still classify it as a Les Paul, right? And this here cost me $100, and I've recorded everything with this, except for there was like one time this had to go to the shop to get all, you know, set up, and I had to use this. It was like this green guitar that Sabrina had, and Sabrina, what was the name of that guitar? Anyway, it was a green guitar, and I got really used to fucking. I really liked it. It was nice. Looked real similar to like a Strat, and it was just easy to play, but it was super. There we go, an Aria Pro, and I recorded the whole True Australian Black Metal album, or EP, demo, whatever, with that, and I fucking loved it. Yeah, and what happened to it, Sabrina? Gave it to a student, never saw him again. You know, bit of fucking history. For me anyway. I would have hung that up proudly on the wall. You know, that was a cool guitar, and it just sounded just enough to get by. So I kind of fucking enjoyed it. Big fan of that thing, and I have got a Slayer BC Rich, but I hate it. It's just, and I love BC Riches. Like, I'm a big fan of the fucking shape. I love the head on it, but it's just so fucking heavy, and it plays like a dog. Like, I don't know whether it's just because it's like the Kerry King one, and it's just sold to like plebs like me who just want, you know, to look at it, and it's not really a guitar you play. But I mean, it's a BC Rich. I'd much rather a BC Rich bass. If you're going to carry an instrument that weighs 500 pounds, let it be a fucking bass, because least you know you're fucking working with something, you know. And I do have a what is it? A LTD. I was gonna. I almost called it an ETD, but it doesn't suck. So LTD, and I've never played it. It's set up. It's got a Floyd Rose on it, which I can't tune. Like I can't tune the fucking thing. So we did tune it, and then we just fucking hung it on the wall. But I got given that by a guy who was doing what is it? Tell your husband to what? My arrow is an LTD. Yeah, I should pull it out. It just worries me because every time I pick the fucking thing up, and they're like, if you got to tune it, you got to like go back on the thing, and I got to like tune it from back here somewhere, and I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I got a hard enough time tuning the Les Paul, and that's like a normal guitar. So this thing is like I call Miss A down. I'm like, can you tune this, please? Because it's way beyond my pay grade. And you know, but it's a cool looking guitar. It's black. It's the only black guitar that I own, so I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, talking of which, has anyone heard that new the Dimmu Borgir song? Dude, I think it's pretty fucking good. I think it's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fucking Dimmu fucking fan. I don't care. Call me a poser. Give a fuck. I just think they're super talented fucking musos. And I mean, yeah, they kind of sound like they're playing circus music, but this one, man, it doesn't. It's just spot on. Blast beats all over the shop. It's got some really cool orchestral pieces that don't sound like jokey. What's up, Marty? If I lived there, I'd show you how to tune it. Well, I could tune. I mean, I could try to, but like, you know, by the time I figure out that, I've already kind of half tuned the Les Paul. So thanks, Fred. So it's, you know, I get it out of that, and you know, the shitty part is like that going back to that my little Blood Fire Death project. I did that in standard tuning, and then fucking Miss A's doing a guitar lesson for a new student, and she was teaching what death song was it? It was a death song, and fucking tuned it down to D. I didn't know, so I'm wondering why the fuck it's doesn't sound any good, and because it's been tuned down to D. That was 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, hey, can you retune it back to that standard? And still sits there in D. So I guess I'm evil dead. Yeah, still sits there in fucking D. So that's fine because I've still got no bass. Shred, where's my bass? Hey, the funny story about the bass. So I had this really cool bass. We had a friend that took off to LA, and he comes around, he drops off all of his shit, right? He's like, you can just fucking have it or mind it. He said, mind it for me. And I'm going to LA. I can't take it with me. So I had this really cool 5-string fucking Ibanez bass. Loved it. Fucking loved it. And but it was all fucked up, you know, it was messy as shit. We had to restring it, reset it. The fucking things were buzzing. So anyway, I spent $200 on this thing, right? And I was playing it lovingly, and then this guy moves back, and he's like, I'm gonna come get my shit. And what pissed me off was it wasn't working when he gave it to me. I was working when he gave it back. So do you ask the guy for $200? Do you say, now you owe me $200? Or is that $200 the rental that I had for the 12 months that I had it? That's a dilemma. But I was pissed that it went. So anyway, I'm like, I'm looking for a new bass. So I asked Shred, I was like, have you got any bass player friends, or does your dad have any basses that he's making that I can buy? And he's like, sure, I'll have a look around. So he contacts a friend of his that is in a band called Viral. and he's selling a bass. And I thought, when I looked at it, I thought it was a Jackson, right? And I'm like, oh, it's a white Jackson. It's old. It's like, what, 20, 30 years old, maybe? I don't know, 20 years old. And I'm like, sweet. I said, how much do you want for it? He's like, $100. So I'm like, cool, $100. And then I didn't. So Shrek goes, oh, no, it's a Johnson. So you've just bought, like, every time you fucking play bass, you'll be holding your big white Johnson. I thought he was joking. I didn't even look at the fucking headstock. It turns out, yeah, it's a Johnson. So I've got a Johnson, not a Jackson. But I haven't got that either because Shred still has it. So shit might be held up. God forbid I got to fucking do. It's a big white Johnson there. God forbid I got to fucking redo some bass tracks. All right, be fucking having to do what Paul does and get a fucking drum machine to play him or something. So no bass. My guitar's tuned to D. My fucking shit don't work. My phone here I can't plug shit into because I fucked it all up at work, so it's too dirty. My laptop down there's a 2015 that does fuck all except freeze. So I'm in a fucking bit of a pickle, but I got to get some new shit. But I tell you the best thing, man, if you're gonna record black metal, this fucking thing, let me grab it. This is what you need. I didn't know I needed it until I got it. All right, this fucking little MIDI, dude. This shit makes my very average riffs sound cool. All right, it can do anything, man. You can plug any fucking instrument into it, and it just makes it cool. You know, not that I'm cheating or putting a fucking bending anything, but it just has every single sound that you can imagine. Like you can get that on the internet, and then you can replicate that obviously through that. So really cool toy. So I've really kind of utilized that with some of the music, and I've wondered where it's been all my life, you know. But the kicker is that the garage band sample shit at like what 44,000 whatever the fuck it is, and it doesn't always stick to that rule. The samples sometimes are like in a different bit rate. God knows why. It comes right out of fucking like the sound, the garage band thing, and so it fucks it like it crashes everything. So I got to pick. It's like a minefield of picking samples. You pick the wrong one, it might record, but when you play it back, it just fucking crashes it. So it's like some shit is just I can't use it, which is weird, right? Because fucking Apple. So that's really cool. 3 guitars, I use one, no bass, and an electric drum kit. Hence the Warhammer Empire. But some of the shit sounds pretty cool. The shit that you get to hear, I try to make that sound cool through this. You know, and there's no cheating on a machine like this because it can't fucking handle anything. You know, this like I said, if the 80s and 90s black metal was fucking started in 2026, this is the horse shit that they would be fucking recording on because, you know, this is some ghetto base level stuff. But it serves me really fucking well. I will say, man, like this thing, I'm gonna give it all this praise and then it's gonna fucking burn up tomorrow. But this computer has just lasted 2 moves. Sits down here. It's not climate controlled. It's got a fucking thing that sucks the moisture out the air. But you know, it's worked every time I turn this fucking thing on. It works. You know. So hats off to my 2010 iMac. I like it, but I would like a new one. I would like a 2020 something iMac. Hey, you know what? When the vinyl comes, if you all buy one, I might be able to afford a deposit. Then have to pay that shit off. Well, that sucks, man. I really wanted to kind of play some of this for you. Why isn't this not working now? Huh. Spoke too soon. Let's get out of here. So yeah, I got all this stuff ready to kind of go. You know, I thought of a new thing that while I was kind of mixing the album that I'd love. Oh man, I got the fucking artwork. If Jason Scholl, I don't know if Jason's in the chat. He's probably not. There's only 15 of us, but if Jason's in the chat, man, I would definitely fucking go get the artwork he sent me so I can show it on here. I don't know if Miss A, if you're watching, if you want to bring it down, I can kind of give you a glimpse because it's cool, man. Like I said, like I wanted it to be something that was like a place where all bad stuff happens. Like it just continually builds up all this really negative type of energy, and then it's basically like a sink, right? So it's like a sink where all the bad shit goes down and it just gets drawn to it. It's in the office, and I think it fell out of the shelf, and it's kind of in the study, sorry. And it's fallen and it's kind of sitting on the floor, but it's on the bottom shelf. Fuck you, Fraser. Where's your wife tonight? What's he doing? So what was I saying? Actually getting my thing, but fuck, completely lost my train of thought. Thanks, Fraser. Should tell that story again how you fucking got recognised at the barbecue place. If you do the vinyl, I'll buy it. Buy it for my label. What's your label, Fred? Besides, I wouldn't put vinyl on anything that comes out of fucking WA. I wouldn't release anything in Western Australia. It's full of weirdos. Mostly Fred. But anyway, how many people live in fucking Western Australia, Fred? Was it like 4 years? It can't be too many. Like that's way too far away, and it's got like one city. And God forbid you need water. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna put it under your name? Total underground? Maybe I don't want to be totally underground, Fred. Have you thought about that? Your biggest fan lives in Perth. I'm just offending the people in fucking Western Australia. I think Perth's the only city you got, right? 20 million? The fuck out of here. There's 20 million Australians that figured it was a good idea to fucking move to Western Australia. Jesus Christ. Why? Oh, he folded it? Oh, no, that's right. He did the... Shit, I haven't even really looked at it, like, in the thing. I've got photos of it. All right. Let me... It's kind of cool, right? This is all hand-drawn. So, see the snakes? What I say about the moon, if it's a black metal album, it needs a moon, right? So I got my Medusa, I got my tree, and this guy here is going to be you'll see him again, right? But yeah, man, completely hand-drawn, and I gave him 5 different ideas, and every single one of them is in here, in fucking person. That looks better than what I've been looking at. So behind it, I've got the... he did it. Supposed to be like a Garden of Eden thing, right? But this is like the reverse of that. But it's got like fucking a mountain scene behind it. It's super cool. Shit, man. I got a photo of this and it doesn't look like that. That is fucking amazing. And the tree is like obviously a dead skeleton with snakes wrapped around it, but it's totally fucking sick. Yeah, so I got to scan this and send this off to Marty, because I think Marty does fucking some of the best layouts. And I want a little bit of that action because that's what I want. And then a while ago, so I got this other thing that's kind of built into it, right? And it's going to come after, but Like he sends this too. So he sends me art and then he sends it in something that's got art on it. And I look at this, I'm like, fuck, that's like really cool. That looks like I come out of Brazil, right? And I got like a Brazilian fucking black metal band. That's super cool. But Jason's show, if you need artwork, man, you go to Jason. Like he just does shit like fucking Twin Peaks, David Lynch. He just does cool shit. And then he sends you art wrapped in other art. Big fan. So this one is kind of linked to this one. And so does anyone remember that movie? There was like a few of them, but it was called Warlock. All right. There was 3 movies that had Julian Sands in it. They weren't great, but they were kind of all right. And I believe the second one was kind of cool. Was that the one when he was in jail? But anyway, I was always interested in that one guy, it's come to Earth to destroy it. It's like one of those tropes that it was in a ton of like 80s and 90s horror movies, especially the made-for-TV ones. But, Schwarzenegger had one. He had End of Days, and there was the one that Constantine, Keanu Reeves, similar type of thing. But anyway, so Warlock, I just had a kind of one of those interest in because it was like one of those ones that everyone's seen, but you just don't hear a shitload about. So I did an EP. I wrote a bunch of songs that was like supposed to represent each movie. But then I sidetracked it, but I just wanted it to be alive in the Warlock universe. All right. And what it was I wanted to get the Warlock story and I wanted to pull it back to like the time of when Jesus was supposed to be around and where people were a lot more gullible, a lot more easily scared and a lot easier to believe in stuff. And this thing was just at the birth of the Christian mankind, and he was just gonna unravel it. So he did this artwork for me, and I was going to release this as a cassette, and I still want to do it. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to fucking show you, but that artwork is linked to this. All right, so kind of like remember when Iron Maiden had like the little fucking things through it, like, and it'll be on every single album. So it's going to be this. I want to show it to you because it's real fucking good, but I also don't because I just want some type of element of surprise. But there is this really cool Warlock inspired bunch of songs. Well, I think it's good. You guys might hate it. And when I was I wanted to make if Kiss made a black metal album, what would it sound like? So hopefully the one that I wrote. So it's more like Dress to Kill type riffage. Early Kiss, whatever it is, it's early Kiss because I'm a basic player and I can only do so much. So I did like more of the basic stuff and made it a little bit more rocking instead of fast blast beats. And then that got kind of shadowed by this project, which I'm really wanting to do on vinyl. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. And this is like a 2028, 2027, 2028. Because this is like got a lot of shit I got to add to it. And the story's going to be cool. And I would love to get, depending on how this one does, of course, this could break me. Like I could be poor after this one because of the fucking vinyl cost. But if it does well and I have a little bit more, I guess, the nerves are high to put something out that's like I wanted to get like some type of graphic. I'm going to say graphic novel, but I don't mean that. Like some type of illustration, like storyboard. So I could like show, instead of like a lyric sheet, it would be more like, a storyline that would be told through like a comic book type of idea. And that to be included, but without it being too Marvel, maybe look like an old kind of Bible, but I don't know. I got all these grand ideas, but no way of fucking achieving them. But you can probably do like an illustrated lyric book that's gonna be able to follow a storyline. But yeah, that's why I need so much fucking time with it, because now I want to do something cool. And what was awesome last night, if anyone caught it, was the Panopticon stream, the heavy metallurgy Panopticon stream. I've never heard Austin talk about his music. Like, I've seen a few interviews here and there, but I've never seen him, like recently. So that was really cool to kind of watch and listen to him talk about that. I love those stories, like, when he's got to research like the time periods that things happened to make his story. Like, that's some fucking balls deep type of writing. Like, I don't get into the weeds that much. Like, I'll pick something I'm comfortable with, and it's very hard to fuck it up because it doesn't have a time period. The Warlock thing is really the only one that has a time period, but as long as I don't add fucking iPhone into the lyrics, we should be fine, right? So that's cool. I kind of enjoy that. But I've been here for an hour and my shit didn't work, and I'm glad you all showed up. And I don't know what you fuckers are doing for what is it? Always with the rappers metal. Yeah, man, go check out fucking Aaron's channel. I always get a kick out of Aaron's channel. Aaron's one of these guys that, like, he shows albums and he has a laugh at them. And I'm thinking that if you don't necessarily share the same sense of humor as Aaron, you would probably look at it and maybe get upset that he's talking about it in such a blasé way. But if you really spend some time with those videos and you kind of get the sense of humor, like, we all bought albums that we thought were going to be fucking good and they turned out to be shit, but you had to like them because they were bad. And that's really, I think, where the basis of that comes from. But what happens if you sorted out those bad albums and that's what your taste was? So suddenly those bad albums are like some of the best albums you've ever heard. That's the type of shit that Metal Theologian does. And he's not afraid to fucking say it. He doesn't I mean, he thinks bad albums are great. So you got to go. You got to go in there with a fucking sense of humor, right? You can't just be upset and fucking up, because he doesn't like your favorite fucking band, you know. But yeah, great channel. Heavy metallurgy is like the fucking primo. Gas masks, hand grenades. I mean, this is a guy that's fucking. He's at a show tonight. He was at a show last night, and he was at a show the night before, and they're all in almost different fucking corners of this country. Like, his poor fucking car, but he's also sick. He just shows up, you know. Fucking Jeff is one of those. He's a real one, as the kids would say, right? Shred. He's a true fucking metal god. God might be a bit strong, but you know what I mean. He's a supporter. He fucking shows up, man. People say they're going to show up or they're going to do something. This fucking guy is the guy that does it. But it's been a fun time. What's it been? 58 minutes. I've fucking bullshitted for 58 minutes. That's what fucking screwdrivers will do for you. Well, I can't fuck with my songs, and honestly, I want to go upstairs and lay down and watch someone else fucking talk. So, until next week. What's that? Jeff is the Fabio metal dude. He is. He is like he's a good looking man. Funny story before I get out of here. I've never been to a show with Jeff. So Thursday night was the first time I've ever done it. And he was like, okay, we're gonna meet here. All right. So I'm like, okay, sweet. He's in Philly. He's already driven 3 hours to get there. He got there at like before anything even opens. And I'm like, I'm gonna go around and do some shit, and then I'm gonna meet at this place at 4:30. So we get down there about 5 o'clock, could be at 4:30. We're a bit late. He's changed bars, but he's told us where he is. He's across the street. So we go in there, and as soon as we walk in, the fucking menu gets slapped down. He goes, order your food because we've got to order. I got fucking Dave from Vale Burner. He's coming. And I've got to be at the thing because doors are opening at 7 and I'm short, so I need to be at the front of the stage. So I've never really gone to a show thinking that I'm going to be at the front of the stage. So his whole plan is to get in the first person in the door to run to the front of the stage like a fucking Bon Jovi concert, right? And just stand there until this fucking show starts. And that's exactly what he did, man. We were second person in the door, runs to the front, claims his spot. And by the time we get there, we turn around and have a look at the crowds coming in. There's like 3 people. Like, could have easily gotten there, whatever. And to show you how serious, we parked across the street from the Underground Arts. He parked 8 blocks away and still beat us to the venue. So this fucking man's serious. When he wants to go to a show, he wants to go to a show. So he gets to the front and he stands there. People buy him drinks. He buy himself a drink. And I'm thinking he's got to take a piss at some point, right? We're old guys. We've got to fucking piss like all the time. I think he pissed twice. And I don't know what he did with the rest of it. But he was at the front the entire night, you know, and it was like a sport. Not a sport. What is Miss A say? It's like a job for him. It has to be at the front, man. He will elbow someone out the way to get to the front. He don't give a fuck. And he sat there the whole time, man. Watched 2 bands, loud as shit. And then at the end, he's introducing you to everyone, you know. So really cool guy. And he's out at another show tonight. He was at MDF last night. He's doing something up in New York tonight, and he's down here in Jersey tomorrow. So hats off to you, Jeff. Drive safe, and hey, do you say happy Memorial Day? Is it a happy day or is it more of a sullen day? In Australia, it's like Australia Day if it's the same thing. Nice. That's more like July 4th, right? 4th of July. Yeah, I don't know what you say. Just have a good Memorial weekend. Stay safe. Don't fucking drink and drive. The rain's going to kill most of it on the East Coast, but hey, you know, at least you're not at work, right? Anyway, till next time. Actually, we'll see you on Sunday. Sunday, it's just going to be a bunch of us sitting around bullshitting. So that should be fun before we all go back to work for those who don't get a fucking long weekend. So, yeah, show up and have a look. Shred's got some shit in mind that he wants to do. You know, God help us. But until then, Lee, what's going on? What's happening? Great show. Fucking bullshit, man. Nothing worked. This is like, if this was a show, then you guys have got low expectations. Next time I'll try and have something that is at least interesting and not go for an hour. Actually, an hour is all right. An hour's good. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, people. Have a good day tomorrow. For those off on Monday, have a fucking drink for me. I'll speak to you later. Cheers.